Like today, they are saying there will be a broad-based. How many ODM people believe that? People know Sifuna has been coerced. They know the voices of reason within ODM would not have wanted to go in that direction. But however, the last thing he said was, we are with the broad-based government, but come 2027, we will decide. What does that mean? He might as well have meant we will support Ruto. I have no problem with that. But the way it's being done now will be counterproductive. Let me tell you, this is a no-brainer, like you say. If they continue pursuing that path, and I've given the analogy of a woman delivering a baby. You know, a woman and the midwives have the power to deliver the child or to kill it. If a mother wants to kill the child during birth, you get what I'm saying? Together with the midwife, they will kill the baby. So it's unfortunate, but it is within the power of Gladys Wanga, Oburu Odinga, and those other people to kill ODM. So they should choose whether they want to kill ODM or not. And if they kill it, the way they want to dismember it, they will remain with a shell of what they will be calling ODM. It will not be ODM because ODM is ODM when it's a national party. The moment you localize it to a Luo party, it's no longer ODM. And we have enough examples in this country. Is that right? Yeah. Babu Owino and Sifuna are obviously the leading lights in terms of the transfer of power from the old to the young. Babu Owino, in my estimation, from what I see, automatically succeeds Raila within the Luo nation. That one is already done. So even now, these other guys are fighting for ODM. But the larger Luo community has already been inherited by Babu. They will do a lot of work to prevent that from happening, to stop Babu from being the heir to the Raila kingdom of Luo Nyanza.
Despite some faulting his youthfulness?
Yeah, but you see, the world is now really out for young people. If you look at what's happened, global trends, if you look at European parliaments, you look at Australia, New York, New Zealand, you look at Europe, many of the parliaments across the world have very youthful legislators, very youthful prime ministers. So the world is moving towards younger people, because the world of today is too fast for old people. Only Cameroon, and which everybody seems to be agreeing is going to get. 2, to be the man calling the shots within Nyanza. Those 2, he's almost achieved. Ambition is there. Other things will come later. Why is Ruto the kingpin of Rift Valley? These things just happen. This is about ambition. This is about ability. It's about charisma. So Babu Owino has the charisma to attract the people to him. And that has worked for him very well within the Luo Nyanza region. President Ruto, in matters of ODM, all he's looking for is a set of leaders who should be in charge of ODM to deliver ODM to him. To me, that's a poor strategy. Yes. You must be mindful of who leads ODM, takes over ODM, and what impact that takeover has on ODM. This forced takeover of ODM by the people we now stop mentioning because we have mentioned them too many times, they'll be annoyed with us. This forced takeover, this coup, will not deliver ODM to William Ruto. The ODM they will deliver will be a shell. If I were Ruto, I would encourage the proper management of affairs in ODM to the extent of there being leaders that are acceptable within ODM. Once that happens, then using your insiders, those insiders then influence the party through the party organs to render support to Ruto between now, 2027, and even beyond. They lack intelligence. It won't work. People will see the game. They will see it for what it is. Sasa watasema huyu jamaa anataka kucheza na sisi. Kwani anatubeba namna gani? You see, this is what Kenyans will say. It will not work. Let Ruto remain with his UDA. Let there be a strong, united ODM supporting Ruto. That will work. And in fact, it is so feasible It can actually work very well, if you ask me. If, for example, I have suggested, if it was Orengo who was given the deputy party, the interim party leadership, you know, he resonates well with the ground, nationally, from Luo Nyanza, the entire country. And then Sifuna is not antagonized. You get it? That arrangement will ensure there is a strong ODM. And if that strong ODM speaks and says, let's support Ruto in honor of Raila Odinga, because you have said that is the blueprint Raila left with them. You know, it will sell.
Will it?
Yeah, it will sell. It will have it'll be very difficult for you to oppose that. Because look here, we are here as ODM. Baba left us working with Ruto. It will not be good for Baba, wherever he is, for us not to continue working with Ruto, at least up to 2027. You see, it will work. But if you take over the party in using some tricks and games and so that it looks like a coup, you will have very little support on the ground. But ODM, not a shell ODM, a really ODM that is national. So that from Kakamega, Oparanya is speaking about ODM and supporting who? Ruto. From Kosi Joe is speaking and this governor there. From somewhere else, Sifuna is speaking from Nairobi. The Orengos and the Wangas are speaking from Nyanza. So the voices are across the country all saying, in honor of Raila Odinga, let's continue with the broad-based government where he left us. You see, it will work. But if you enable a few people to craftily take over ODM, they will take the seats. But where are the people? The people will not follow them, unfortunately for them. And they will see it in the fullness of time.
And finally, because of the interest of time.
Birds scatter everything. Many things happen. Raila's passing on will affect many people. It will create many orphans. There are people who have never won an election. All it has taken is Raila to lift their hand. And there are many. And it's across the countries, not even just Luo Nyanza. Those orphans are going to feel it. They're going to be orphans. But at the same time, it creates space for people to genuinely come up, fight for positions, and become leaders in their own right, and help the communities from where they come and the nation at large. Honest, genuine leaders. And the orphans, unfortunately for most of them, this would mark the end of their political careers.